raise the candles, and then we light from the left because that's the newest candle, the La Asif, to add into this time. So just let me give you a rundown of this wonderful evening that we have. We have, we're blessed to have so many wonderful people here. We're going to light our candles and say our blessings in a few moments, and we're also live on YouTube right now. So we are. Everybody wave to that camera right there. We are live on YouTube. Everybody wave. Welcome to all that are joining us virtually for our candle lighting with our very fancy camera. So we are going to take our candles. We have our candles, and we're going to, after we do our blessings, then we're going to head into the sanctuary for an abbreviated service, and lots of singing. And then we're going to come out here, and some of the Joneses family are going to head into the social hall for a wonderful Shabbat dinner. All of us are going to head out here, and we have so many activities. And for those who may be interested, a wonderful 21 and over beer and wine garden in the clergy courtyard that we invite you to. So we're very excited to have you all here. And now we're going to get ready to light our shamash candle, our helper candle, and Rabbi Gimel is going to lead us in our blessings today.
So the shamash is our helper. It's going to help us light each of our candles, and each one of us can be the shamash in our world to add more light. You may have seen as I stall as everyone gets their shamash lit, you may have seen the moon is at its darkest point. And so we, at this time, we increase our light. In the darkest time of the year, we bring more light into this world, so each one of us can be the shamash. So can I get a thumbs up? Are we good to light our candles? Fantastic. All right. Let's join together in our blessings. Baruch atah Adonai. Asher hidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avoteinu bayamim b'azman hazeh ma'otzur yeshuati lechana eleshabeah Ti'am v'tefilati v'sham toda nezabeah ve'et zavin matbeah mitzar hamabeah azek bor v'shir mizmor Chanukah Azekir mizmor Chanukah Mizbeach. Turn to a friend and say Chag Urim Sameach. Happy Chanukah Chag Urim Sameach, everyone. And we'll see you in the sanctuary in just a few moments as we welcome Shabbat together.
We're going to have to start before Bunny gets here, I think. But I think two of us can start. People are coming in right now.
Okay. Wait, I gotta get it up right now. 1 second. Yes, you did. We're like, where is my...
You should have come last week.
Smoozing, you know.
Do we know which candle lighting blessing we're doing?
I'm assuming it's.
Should we play something else? Want to do like me, Stevie Vaughan or something?
Yeah.
D minor.
Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Chanukah Sameach. Welcome to all of you. What a blessing for those of you who are joining us here physically, those of you who are with us virtually. I invite all of you as we join as one community. I invite those who are here gathered, turn to those white cameras in the back, wave, say Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Turn to someone next to you, say Chag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom. Introduce yourself.
Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
What a blessing to be here this evening. Tonight will be a little abbreviated, but it will be filled with ruach. It'll be filled with celebration and song and spirit. There is darkness in our world. There is no secret about that. There is even darkness around this community. Not our Beth Israel community, per se, but our greater San Diego community, where hatred sometimes sneaks up in pockets, and we see it and we hear it, and it sometimes irks us. And yet, we stand here at Chanukah. We stand here, we sit here, we dwell amongst each other, remembering to la'asif, to always add more light in this brokenness, in this wounded world, because it is incumbent upon us to do so. So tonight, some of you are here because you've lost someone you love who's near and dear to you, and you're honoring their yahrzeit, or someone who's recently passed. And even in those moments, we can find the bits of joy. So tonight is about community, it is about celebration, it is about that something that happened 2,000 plus years ago, we still hold on to. We hold on to the potential, the capacity to bring beauty into this world through our resilience, through our light, through our love. And so we join together. This is our time. And we will celebrate together, and we will eat and drink together, because when we come together, we celebrate and we honor being Jewish community. And so tomorrow morning, we will also come together for Mr. Alex Jones as he becomes a bar mitzvah. And I delight in calling upon the Jones family to join us on the bima this evening to kindle our Shabbat candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
I invite you to turn in your prayer books to page 20. L'chadodi likra kala. Come, my beloved, as we greet the Sabbath bride, we join together.
Dodi likra kala, yalalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat, nekavela. Lecha dodi likra kala, yalalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat, nekavela.
sing as we turn to page 146 for our call to worship, Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. The miracle of Chanukah is not just that the oil lasted longer than we thought it would, but that we as a Jewish people have persevered. Throughout history, there have been many who have tried to make our light go out, but we still stand. We still say, Shema Yisrael. We join together, page 149. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, To help lead us in chanting Ve'ahavta, page 150, we call up Alex Jones, tomorrow's bar mitzvah. Page 150.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך. ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך ושרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Perhaps more than any other time, our Mi Chamocha prayer rededicates us to religious freedom, and the music as well tells us where we are in time. Page 152. We reach the moment of our tefillah, our private prayer. Please rise if you are able. Page 155, we begin.
Adonai sevatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
We continue silently with the prayers of our hearts. So many of us are in need of healing, refuat nefesh, healing of spirit, refuat guf, the healing of body. In our community, we are thinking about Leslie Cohen and Rob Cohen, Samantha Farish, Denise Garrick, Evie Golden, Nancy Gordon, Alan Haubenstock, Ellen Hutt, Ruthie Jordan, Ava Curnow, Jim McIndoe, David Murillo III, Lisa Nelson, Sharon Ritter, Karen Romer, Galina Rubalchenko, Sue Rushkin-Mayer, Rhonda Schwartz, Bob Shearer, Cindy Spector, Patricia Spira, Maxine Trimble and Gerald Trimble, David Tossman, Fred Valfer, Kathy Weil and John Weil, George Wise, and Yoshua Michael Ben Yafa. And in our hearts, we name those who we are praying for. Yishaberach Avotenu Vimotenu. May the one who blessed our ancestors heal those who are ill. May the blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us say, Amen. Amen. This evening we are pleased to share with you songs of Chanukah, Al Hanisim, for all of the miracles that we were given. Even in Renaissance and Baroque time, Chanukah music was very important. Ma'oz tzur.
Isabel.
And from the prophets. I hope you're hungry. Please join us, everyone.
I bet those in the back are going to burn those calories off real fast. So we are blessed with so many here tonight, and we have some individuals who really need a recognition. There are wonderful, wonderful young men and women who are living in our community this year. They are spread throughout San Diego. They are living in some of our homes. They are entering into our Jewish organizations, our synagogues, and they are filling our congregations with a love, ahavat Yisrael, a love of Israel. And so I'm going to ask our Shinshanim, our 2021-22 Shinshanim, to stand. And as we acknowledge you tonight, Yuval, Gal, Michal, and Evyatar, all of you have contributed so much already. And we're just getting started. We know we have the entire year to go. And Michal, who is in the white over there, it's known to some of our wonderful people here that she is our Shinshin. We feel a great love for her and what she has already brought to so many in our community. Along with them, I'm going to invite Miri and Shifra and Yoram to stand as they join. All of them, Miri and Shifra, have been instrumental in supporting our Shinshanim, our emissary program, and I want to give them a round of applause too for all that you do. And we say Todah Lachem Mamash, and all that you bring to our community and this greater San Diego community. And if you haven't met them at the Oneg, please meet them and come learn about their life. Let them learn about you. It is a blessing to have you here. Todah Lachem. And I want to, right now, for a moment, there's a young woman here who sings quite a bit every week. You know her. She has a beautiful voice. She's been part of this congregation for many years. And I have something that we want to share with her. Heidi Gentwer, can you come up here for one moment? If you don't know, Heidi Gentwer has now become officially the president and CEO of the Jewish Federation of San Diego County. And we claim her as one of our own, without a doubt. So not only does she bless us with her gifts, helping to lead our youth choir, helping to inspire many each and every week, but also she will continue to inspire so many in our San Diego Jewish community for hopefully many years to come. And the Shinshanim program is one of the many programs that operates at a federation, and so much more to come. For Heidi, for you, we want to offer you on this moment a blessing of sacred service to community. Misheberach avotenu v'imotenu. May the one who blessed our mothers and fathers before us, in the presence of this, your congregation, the honor of your voice and heart, bring blessing upon Heidi as we honor her new endeavor as president and CEO of the Jewish Federation of San Diego. As she has been unwavering in her commitment to our greater Jewish community, so may that commitment, already so evident, bring her contentment in her new role. May she continue to build and lead by her example, an organization ever growing in strength through the spirit she shares as she shares for her flock. May she receive that care and respect and support in return. As she is so integral to our synagogue community, so may she work together in covenant, grateful for her gifts, following her lead, as she helps to illuminate the fire that burns bright in and around San Diego. So in health and wholeness, with generations of givers and doers ever surrounding, may she continue to be blessed. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may this be God's will, as we say, Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Love you. At this time, I'd like to call upon the president of our congregation, Dan Jones.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Good evening.
Shalom.
Thank you all for joining us here tonight. I want to echo what Rabbi Navarez said with congratulating Heidi on officially becoming the president. It's fantastic. And if you're wondering if we address each other as president and president, we do. We do. And it's not weird at all. Yeah, it's not weird. I want to thank you all for coming. It's so wonderful to have so many people here together in community tonight to celebrate Shabbat, to celebrate Hanukkah. For those of you who are here who are beginning the celebration of Alex Jones's bar mitzvah, thank you all for being here as well. After the service, as has been mentioned, there's going to be a wonderful Oneg Shabbat out in the courtyard. So we invite you to come and enjoy the Festival of Lights with us out in the courtyard afterwards. I know there are a lot of us here, and we probably filled the parking lot, so we're in the parking structure. So remember to validate your parking ticket if you got one coming in at the machines that are right out there in the lobby. I want to thank our men's club, Marty Stern, for ushering this evening. I want to thank all of our fabulous musicians who have made this evening so incredible. And that's all I have to say tonight, because I have a lot to say tomorrow, so I'm going to save it. Oh, I forgot one important thing, which I always do. I forgot to introduce, with me on the bima, the fabulous Sari Hartman, also a member of your board of directors, and also the co-chair of our brand new strategic planning team.
Thanks, Dan. We begin to conclude our service this evening, page 282. I invite you to please rise if you are able as we face toward the ark.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Will you please be seated as I invite you to turn to page 294 in your prayer books as we take a moment to reflect on those we've loved and lost, but those who continue to live on in our hearts and in our memories. If I share the name of a loved one, I invite you and your family to rise at the time to acknowledge your connected presence to them. In this week, we recall the recent passing of Harry Cordova, Vera Annette Rappaport, mother of Ruth and Paul, grandmother and great-grandmother. In this period of Shiva, we think of Gary Jacobs, the son of Marvin and Joan Jacobs, brother of Ken Jacobs and Lisa father of Matthew, and Lindsay, grandfather of Marnie. And in this Shloshim, in these 30 days post-burial, we recall Roberto Abitbol, Barbara Bloom, Raymond Bodrow, Steve Gould, Alan Rudick, and Dorothy Steinman. And in this upcoming week, we recall the yard sites of Harold L. Adler, Sarah Agostino, H.J. Allen, Sarah Ansel, George Stanley Baroff, Richard Barrett, John Bell, Solomon Benzman, Ruth Bloom, Shana Borovitz, Percy Braun, Alfred Brooks, Audrey Brooks, Isidore Chapman, Terry Thelma Charno, Elizabeth Chulzinski, Josephina Coco, Ida Cohen, Esther Cohen, Julia Cohen, Joseph Dixine, Betty Edgar, Emma Elligator, Richard Evans, Marie Falk, Celia S. Filderman, Gary Fine, Goldie Finkel, David Finkelstein, Diana Fisher, Todd Fleischer, Nina Fox, Max Friedman, Daniel Galbeef, Alan Geist, Maury Graff, Stanley Gross, Shimon Grossman, Richard August Habrish, Estelle Herman, Shari Hersoff, Anita Emmerich Hyman, James H. Irving, James Insensi, Joan Jacobs, James Couret, David Cattleman, Thomas Kessler, Rose Kaplan Klein, Sherman Kupfer, Sylvia Letterfine, Sarah Levine, Ellie Lone, Joan Markle, Mildred Marks, Milton Marks, Robert Miller, Robert J. Miller, Virginia Beth Newton, Donald Picaro, A.B. Polinsky, Jane Ponich, Martin Press, Hannah Price, Saul Price, Aaron Price, Anna Reskin, Barry Reesner, Elizabeth Rosenstein, Belle Rubach, Carolyn Silverman Rubin, Sydney Rubin, Jerry Sampson, Ellie Schlafman, George Schnitzer, Nathan Shore, Simi Siegel, Anna Silver, Murray Simmons, Sydney Simon, Rosalie Sonnebaum, Rose Springer, Toby Stein, Audrey Stern, Albert Stern, Millie Stern, Lillian Gnocchio Stetson, Sadie Stallmaker, Ruth Strauss, Harry Sugarman, Frank Tishkoff, Delos Trimble, Olga Varga, David J. Wax, Ralph Wegman, Ira Weiner, Rabbi Melvin Weinman, James Weinstein, Paula Weitzen, Sarah Wertman, Rachel Yosef, and Kenneth Zeitz. If there's a name that I have not called, feel free to rise at this time and share their name aloud. I invite all of you who are able to please rise as we join together with the Kaddish Tom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash meraba be'alma divrach hirutei ve'amlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yomechon u'v'chayeh v'chol Beit Israel ba'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitroman, v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shmei d'kudisha b'richu. Le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mamav, uyaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Zichronam levracha, may their memories ever continue to inspire and be for blessing as we say together, amen.
Amen.
I invite you to place your prayer books down. Perhaps those you came in with, place your hands around your loved ones. As we conclude this evening together, as we sing Light One Candle.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children. Give thanks that their life didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the terrible sacrifice justice and freedom demand. Light one candle for the wisdom to know when the peacemaker's time is at hand. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in, let anger not tear us apart. Light one candle to bind us together with peace as a song in our heart. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly that we keep alive in that flame? What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? We have come this far, always believing that justice will somehow prevail. This is a burden and this is a promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out, it's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out, let it shine through our love and our tears. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out. Don't let the light go out.
And we say Shabbat Shalom. Join us together in Motzi as we sing Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Hag Sameach, Shabbat Shalom. Join us outside.